10 of the 4 are streaming. Hello, everyone. So, sorry it's so late. I have not been feeling the greatest today, but I really wanted to get on and stream. And part of it is talk about tomorrow. So, and WFF is what they're calling it, Wizard United Fan Fest. Woof. So, there will be things for those of us who are not able to attend Fan Fest starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. That would be 8 Central, 7 Mountain, and 6 Pacific. And if you're living anywhere else, I'm going to make you do the figuring on your own. I can do that figuring, but I don't want to do, if I have to sit here and tell everyone exactly, we could spend most of the stream just going over what times. So starting at those times, there will be eggs, dragon eggs, but they will not be but they won't look like eggs. What they will be is, they will be port keys. There will be 4 different colored port keys. Those port keys will correspond to an egg type.
Are they going to have like Hungarian and stuff like that?
Yes. Okay. I think it's the, which one is the baby? Is it the Hungarian? So there's...
the baby.
Anyway. No, in the game, in our game.
Okay, I was like,
so,
in the movie?
No. Yeah, in the movie there's a lot.
I just thought you meant the ones from the Tri-Wizard tournament.
We will...
That would kind of make sense.
I'm not... In just a minute I can go and tell you exactly what ones there will be. But there will be 4 different colored port keys. Each port key will correspond to an egg. Now, I have heard 2 different things about how long the walking distance will be. So I do not know which one it will be. It may be 3 kilometers that is for your area anyway. They will become regional dragons. So, for those, so you want to catch dragon eggs or port keys and open as many as you can. One thing to be aware of is that with that, those dragon egg port keys will correspond to, let's see, they're there. They do have a registry for it. So we will have the Peruvian viper tooth, the Antopian opali, the common Welch green, and the Chinese fireball. Those will be the eggs that will be available in port keys.
I feel like that's what Napoleon Dynamite would have.
So, whichever one is caught most in your area is the one that will be available. Now, okay, that one doesn't say it. I'm seeing if I can figure out the areas that they will be. Okay, here you can see. If the milestones are reached, the rewards will be unlocked, and there will be an additional dragon spawning in your area. So,
just saying, at some point in my life, I'm going to get a dead hog.
I am trying, it doesn't say there. Let's go over to this one and go to
There's a Team Rocket Mars.
Okay.
At some point, I would like to go to dates so I can fill this up.
Okay, so you can see each of those different oddities things have eggs available. And Let's see if it's in the announcements. That it's not there. Let's check this one. Because I know I just read it earlier. What? Okay, that one's not it. Sorry, I'm trying to do this while we're driving. And yeah. Well, I'm not feeling 100%, but that's okay. Those in the fortress. Okay, this should be way down here. Okay, there's that. Aha, here we are. This is what I was after. So, we will have the Peruvian viper tooth in America. The common Welsh green dragon will be in Europe and Africa. The Chinese fireball, China, that area. Africa will have the Antopian opali. So, you will want to catch one that does not correspond with your area. Be aware of that. Because otherwise, obviously, if you catch the most that correspond to your area, you're going to want to catch enough for your registry that you are not going to want to catch so many that ends up the most in your area, because then you won't get another dragon. So, something to be aware of. You can see the registry items here. 4 eggs, 4 eggs, 4 eggs, and 4 eggs. The dragons are 10 each. It is not known what else will come in those port keys, if anything. So what I'm doing, and a lot of people are doing, we're walking as many as we can and leaving space open. And obviously you can hear...
Hello!
Silly daughter.
Good for you.
Kids in the background.
Oh really, I wouldn't have guessed. It's a ghost, Mom! We're all ghosts!
Shut up.
No, it's fun!
So if they get too loud, let me know. And I'll have them quiet down just a little bit so that you can hear me. But hopefully that gives you some ideas on how to plan for tomorrow and Sunday. They will be gone. They will be gone Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern, so the same time Monday that they appeared on Saturday, they will disappear. So, you can use that to take that into account.
It's rather fun.
There are some things that will also be earned for everyone by those.
Back up if you want to.
Yeah.
What?
I got water bottle.
By those that are actually at
Sitting on.
the Fan
I
Fest.
still have her treats in my pocket. That's horrible. How could you let me forget, Brad?
What she's talking about is she has treats for her
Puppy.
SDIT in her pocket.
So my puppy in my pocket.
Service dog in training. So,
So weird. I really want to throw these at someone.
You're nice.
Look on your mom's face.
Knowing me, it'll be me who you throw it at.
Yep.
Just don't do Molly driving, please. Yeah,
I will say this. They have been warned that I am live.
Yes, we have, and we don't care. At least I don't.
And,
You're welcome.
and I told them that if they chose to be like that, that's their choice. They know they're live and they know it will be on YouTube. So,
I'm okay with that. Okay, she didn't get it.
so no, I'm not. The youngest one in the vehicle is 17. She'll be 18 in December. So no, I'm not breaking any. I'm not taking advantage of any kids or anything else or anything like that. The other two, one's 18 and one's 19. So, you're not almost 20. You turn 19 in March. That's not almost 20.
No, he'll be 20.
Yes, he turned 19 in March. He's not almost 20. He will be 20 next March.
Yeah, you said he'd be 19.
No, I said he turned 19, and it's not March, it's April. Yeah.
Annie's is March.
Yeah, that's right. My other one's March. So, obviously, my husband wasn't listening to me either because I said he's 19, and Caden said he's almost 20, and I said, you're not almost 20, you're 19. You just turned 19, and I said in March, and it's in April, but yeah. So my husband is not listening and insisting he is listening. So that's always fun. Okay, if mine will catch up. Now I had a question. Someone saw a flag, and all this. Oh, and the area turned red. They would have seen a 9 3/4 flag, because as you can see, this one's a magical creatures, and the whole area turns blue. If I click on a flag that's for a different one, it turns. See if I can get that one. Nope, that one's a care of magical creatures. But you can use that to kind of figure out what color flags, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, just a minute. Let me spin.
House, I think his name is.
Do fortress and inns, and you can go back to Pogo. Okay.
Let's see.
Nope, I'm gonna have to get out.
What? Not close enough?
Not close enough.
That's lame.
So, I will get out and go over there. And then you won't hear the kids either as much. Unless they decide to come stand by me and make a bunch of noise. Okay, I'm in. What chamber? 5?
Chamber 5.
So, one thing I figured out yesterday, if you did not register, you do not want to use these ones from the event until you actually have everything for the event in higher than like 6 or 7, or else it may not give you the piece for the event. I did have some people say that what I should do is I should have a bunch of people join me and track through a spreadsheet or something what all they use, everything else one-wise, and have them go after a certain number of foundables and tell how much the foundables affect, etc. So, if you would be interested in that, I might be willing to do that. Let me know. But if there's not interest from my viewers, you have seen the videos, I will wait and either let someone else spearhead that or wait until I have more energy to get together a survey and actually think of how to set it up and everything. So let me know there. I did realize the strategic, I believe it is. I've had people asking about the strategic spells and how to get that in the how to get that one for the achievements. And I will show you that in just a minute once I get out of here. Okay. Unless my husband beat the last one. Okay, see these at the bottom? Those are what are used for the strategic. So every time you drop one of those on yourself or a teammate, you are actually working towards that achievement. So if you are really trying to get that achievement done, you want to use those bottom things as much as possible. And obviously what those bottom things do vary by your profession. So, but using those bottom things does count towards achievements. So, I think my husband's letting me go after basically everything because he doesn't like going after the werewolves. I'm not positive. We'll see when I get out. Okay, he did take out that last werewolf. So, I hope that helps figure that out. I don't know if you have any other questions. Obviously, I have a bunch of port keys around me, and I'm almost to the next level. If it weren't for the fact that I do not want to use any of my port keys, things like that, and if I thought I'd get more, be getting a ton more, doing things to get a lot more power, I would drop a Barufio's, but I'm just gonna try and get it otherwise. And so, yeah. But my husband and my kids are want to play Pokemon Go. They're still looking for the Whismer. And so, and my stepson's frustrated because they found a Whismer and it ended up being a Ditto. So he's like, really? That's not fair. Because the Whismers have all disappeared for right now. And from what they can tell, they've disappeared throughout the world. So.
No, they're back.
They're back.
They're back, but the water event.
That Minecraft seems very broken.
Yeah.
Don't.
Okay, I saw this amazing video the other day, and it's called like top 10 satisfying things to do in Minecraft. And there was one where there was just like this whole thing of sand, and they took out the very middle.
So I hope that answers. Is anyone on here that has any questions or anything that I can answer? If you catch this later, are you planning on trying to go around tomorrow from the very start of the event? Or are you just gonna wait, or what's there? I will have to be, I'll see how I'm feeling.
This video just hates me.
I just need to find a joke about.
Yeah. So.
It's not a whisper, but see, it is a big thing, but just not a whisper.
And it's not a Wishmer at all. It's a Whismer.
It's a Whismer.
Whatever.
So I have one son who's very picky about
We called
making
it
sure
Wishmer
you
forever,
call it
though, so
the right
there is
Well,
no
then
way.
we would hate to be talking to the Duke or anybody else called Wishmer. It's a big debate, like how do you pronounce Kyogre or...
Watch the anime. You'll know. That's the easiest way. Literally. I mean, come on. If you play the game, you have to watch it.
Yeah.
Wait, I just don't remember that you're watching that.
Yes, you do. You just, your mom gives you heck about it. Right? So she's graduated, but her mom still gives her heck when she wants to come over to our house.
Just hates me. See, it's like, this one plays just fine. This one sits there loading. This one plays just fine. Why does this one hate me? Oh yes, that. I need to watch this when I get home. The anime that is from. Okay, look at the freaking dress that he's wearing, and then
Got it.
look at how ugly it is. And then
So now,
I'm gonna show you the anime character.
a screenshot I've been after.
Which is hilarious.
I think I want the yellow one a little bit better. Otherwise, we're good to go on my screenshots. Let me know. Do you want me to do a compilation of the different foundables that we've had and kind of try and keep it up? Because I have got a screenshot of every foundable that has been so far. Not the ones, I think there were some that the beta players got. I do not have screenshots from that one because, well, I couldn't play it. Aha!
So I found this yesterday.
Let's see if we can get a better screenshot of this guy than I have. I do have one.
Hollywood would think that's a good idea.
I just want to see if I can get a better one.
Dad,
What?
you could blame my work for being Christmas
Still not
songs
as
in my
good.
head.
He sees you when you're sleeping.
Mindy,
Please stop.
first of all, I do not need a copyright strike. Second, your stepfather will
Strangle you.
not
You
literally.
can strangle me for working at Catholic Kids because we're starting to work on Christmas.
I have to work on my birthday. One day.
Do you know when you're working on Christmas? Like the whole day, or?
Yeah,
Working,
work to Christmas.
they're working on
It's for
Christmas
CCL
popcorn.
stress.
Oh,
Because-
Christmas stuff. Okay. Not Christmas itself. You don't know, you haven't heard for sure if you're working Christmas Day.
Assassination classroom is
You're working on
biggest.
Christmas
I mean,
stuff.
so is my
Okay.
But yeah,
That
it's
makes
supposed
a
to be
difference.
just-
So he works at a place that makes popcorn balls. And I guess they're
It's
working
very
on
I didn't even
getting
know
ready
it was
for the
from
Christmas season, which I get.
that dress on that.
You have to plan in advance.
It's the wrong pink thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be that.
Oh, just kind of want to
How far are you seeing this?
There's no whisper on the nearby either, Kate.
What's this one? Let's see. We have a yellow name. My husband calls it a flag. I call it a flame. Don't need her.
I
She's
said
all
flame.
over.
I call it a flag too. I'm in a flame.
No, it's
If you didn't hear him, he said, I said flame. I call it a flag too. I mean flame.
sad about Madam Red.
That's what it looks like. It's a red or yellow flame.
Like,
Or an orange flame.
yeah.
Sirius Black. One time around, and then I'm obviously going to drop a
Like,
potion unless I happen to
suspect
catch him,
something when
or
someone's
unless he
that
departs.
harmless or not. And
Because that'll get me my potion
that's where you suspect
and hopefully catch and let me place him.
especially where he's like, oh, Bassy.
So someone along the line I was reading today said, well, if you go to tweet something, all your progress for the past while walking is gone. If you go to Discord, it's all gone, etc. I cannot say for sure. I have not experienced that. That's, at least from what I've seen, that's not true. But I'm not going to say for sure. That's something that, and I'm not exactly sure where I picked that up. So I'm not.
No. I'd hear you scream if there was.
Sorry. Yeah, I said earlier in the stream, but today was a bad day, health-wise, so I'm really hoping to be doing good tomorrow, because the dragon eggs pop at 7 o'clock our time. I mean, really.
Yeah, we'll be able to.
7 o'clock a.m. There. I think that one's the best one I've got so far. And I'm not going to keep trying on those.
You can do like.
I'll go buy it.
So, I may actually be coming out
What?
if I can get... and if it's not at 7 o'clock, I believe I have to for sure be out by about 9. Right, Lexi? Yeah, I was going to say, because someone has work. I don't know if she's going to want me to take
You go for
her phone, or, well, I should say my son's phone, or what? No, well, maybe, I don't know. Mindy, guess what I have here?
She's not even looking.
I spilled purple ink in my pocket and made it look like I had a giant bruise on the back of my thigh. And it
Yes.
looked like I had...
She's got a spot on her pocket now. Because if you remember in a previous life, I think we were live when it was happening. But she got ink all over herself. I was saying, look what I have. I thought you wanted some of it. She took off with my water bottle. I think she thought I was saying to fill it when I was saying that I have her favorite drink in it, electrolyte drink. So. So, what you may have missed earlier is my stepson is cursing right now. They found a Wismer,
Would have been his last one.
and it would have been his last one, and they caught it, and it ended up being a ditto. So he was cursing. Not literally, but he wasn't happy.
Right, Caden? Sure. You're just tired and hungry.
I thought you were thirsty, Caden. If you are, run and get a drink. So I might go after that port key while we're waiting here. Open it up. Because we're going to be here just a little while. I don't know how long, but...
I don't want to be here forever.
I know you don't want to be here forever. I don't either. I don't have control. I'm not the one who drove here.
Yeah, but they're in there, and Mindy wanted to come here to fill up her thing, and if I would have totally forgot.
Some people say they slowed the train down some to make this easier. And I've noticed it in some and not in others. So it may vary. And of course, now my phone thinks that the train is going every which way. So I'm having to adjust the way I'm looking in my phone. It does appear a little bit easier to at least catch them.
You want to go see how much longer we're going to be, Caitlin, please?
I need unicorn hair and, of course, powdered dragon claw.
Good luck.
Missed that one. Oh, didn't even see that one until it was almost past. Okay, there. Now let's see what you said. I'm doing a little bit better, not a ton, but I wanted to update everyone on what I've learned about the event for tomorrow and Sunday. So if you didn't catch it, there will be port keys that we walk to get the eggs, and they will either be 1 or 3K. I've heard both. You still need 2 more? I need 2 or 3. I think I need 3.
I need 4 of those.
4? Maybe I need 4.
I need 4 of the ones on the train to get the last piece.
Oh, on the train. Wismers.
Oh, Wismers? No, I need 3. I need all 3 of mine.
My husband needs to open 4 port keys, is what he's saying.
For the train.
I thought I'd try on that one.
Yeah, I need all 3 Wismers. So if someone knows where Wismers are local, please let me know.
He says if anyone knows where Wismers are, let him know. If there's a nest, if you're local to Utah,
Are they coming out?
or to Logan, Utah.
Yeah. It smells like gas in there.
Probably paint thinner from how Grandpa's probably been ripping stuff out too.
So let's go see what my dot is. I bet it's just telling me to gather my 1 for the energy. And I'm kind of saving... Oh, nope, it's a few more. I'm saving that one until we're done so that I can go home and... Okay, there we are on that one. So...
I'm bored, Lexi.
I can tell.
My husband is busy cutting a
Something.
popsicle stick with a pair of pliers, saying he's bored. I think he's bored.
Jeez. What gave you that idea? Think they're small enough?
Probably.
Mindy can take forever in here.
I hear. We'll worry about that later.
You can tell Mindy I got bored. I have an idea. I'll throw them at her.
Be nice.
I'll throw them at her.
I won't warn her.
Oh, that one popped out. I guess I won't be mean.
Come on!
I have a long sleeve shirt in your complaining. How can it ice in the house? This is weird. It has the blueberry container. It's not the blueberry.
I don't know why.
Eat these.
Dad.
The strawberry one.
What?
I think he can tell if his thing's down or up, Caden, and decide if he wants it down or up. You can drive with it down.
And look like I'm wearing highlighter. Oh, I agree.
So,
Where are we going, Caden? I don't know either.
The dryer leaks occasionally. And so we went in and there was like gas smell and I was worried it was a stove. It wasn't the stove. And it was the dryer. I was kind of worried it was because I accidentally turned on the stove. Like it was the stove.
sounds like my dad needs to work on the dryer at my brother's house.
We're in his house.
And show you the other one.
So, anyway, yeah, anyone, should I, if I'm feeling better tomorrow, should I try and hit Riverwalk? Or should I just go around and see where we're at? And if you're still on,
This kind of same.
Jen,
Very pretty.
I did talk about a couple things earlier in the stream. Some questions, things that have been recommended, whatever, to try and figure out ones. Let me know your feeling on that, and we'll go from there. So
I found a good one I like now. Finally.
So yes, my husband has played around with his wand, and he says it makes all the difference.
It does make a difference.
Yeah, and my adopted daughter, kind of adopted, second daughter, however you want to say, she still has a mom, and her mom loves her very much, but you know, sometimes it's nice to have more than one person who loves you. So she's played around with her core and not just core, with her wand pieces, and says it makes a huge difference. So, but I do talk about a few things that some people brought up the last night, actually. And let me know there. So, I know some people are off already. One of my Discords, the person who runs it I got a message earlier that she was on her way. And I know her and her boyfriend are going to be there for the whole event. And it sounded like they're staying overnight. So, if you're going, let us know what it's like. Those of us who couldn't go right now, that is one thing I realize is there's going to be a lot of walking there. And while I did get the all clear from my
Can you tell me if there's stuff there, Gaten, please?
No, he just said right past the stop.
I know, he wanted me to stop.
Anyway, I did get the all clear from the PT to walk. That doesn't mean that I'd be good to walk the whole, all the distances that are going to be there for the Fan Fest. So.
Which one is that? It's he saves stuff. That's the weirdest thing. He apparently has like a closet.
There you go, Kate.
This should be interesting. It sounds like we're gonna stop at every single
Anything here?
Pokemon Go spin.
Okay, it's not that one. That's yeah.
That's sad that you might have to work all weekend.
What's that?
That's what I was thinking. Riverwalk might be a great place to get the distance on and do the exercise that my PT says to go ahead and start doing and everything else. Yeah, thank you.
Nope, nothing going on.
It's sad that you'll have to work all
I
weekend.
have to work all day tomorrow, so you're not alone.
Yeah. Brett will be working all day tomorrow. Probably knowing his work, he'll be working until anywhere from 3 to 5. And he's debating on leaving me with his phone or just taking it
Just gathering the port keys, I can do that.
and do what he can do at work. And then we also have church on Sunday that'll be at least a few hours. So there's that, yeah.
And I got a question for Lexi. The last legendary hour for Rayquaza is Sunday night at 6 to 7.
I will be there. It might take a bit to get into it.
Hope I'm going slow enough you can get these.
So it sounds like also we'll be taking a break Sunday from catching stuff, or from walking Porkies for a little bit. I will not, even though I do agree that Sunday night, or even though Sunday night will be the last of the ability to walk the Porkies, I will not be streaming Sunday. If you have Wizards Unite on, if you have a Twitter account, they said they will be giving us some updates on what we have unlocked with the port keys. Some of the options are like half distance on port keys, different things like that. I don't know what she's laughing at.
What is she laughing at, Lexi?
Watching a video.
Showing her where this guy pretends that a Snorlax beanbag cover cover cosplay, so he like just crunches down and like squishes into it, and he's pretending it's a Snorlax cosplay. And it looks really funny.
So whoever did that video, you obviously have my daughter laughing about it. If you didn't hear it, someone found a Snorlax seat cover and they're using it to cosplay.
Just jokingly, because he's trying on different cosplays, and that was in the mail with his cosplay items. And he's like, well, it's not cosplay, but I'm still gonna pretend it's cosplay for a second.
One other place where I think Wismer will be key. Walmart parking lot.
Sounds like he's gonna head to our local Walmart to check out the parking lot.
See if there's Wismers in. Anything here, Caden?
So I'm still looking for Hagrid's umbrella. That's why I keep clicking on all those pink ones. And I have not found it yet. And it's been probably a week or more of me clicking on almost every pink one I see. I'm not finding Hagrid's umbrella.
You sit at my house for 5 minutes. It'll show up like 5 times.
Oh boy.
No, we're gonna make a drive around your place for Wismer. You say it's there. Or you say it's in the trailer. Nothing here, Caden.
It is the spawning around your house, actually.
Yeah.
So
Go there instead of Walmart then, Caden.
we might be jumping to Pokemon Go just to catch the Wismers.
Yeah.
Just because
And you're by before
then I
Basketball
can
Park, Caden.
get that taken care of. Okay.
No?
Seriously?
What?
Nonsense. You can keep going. The one from the... What?
There was a slug, but I don't have it loaded.
I'll turn around because you need that one.
That's what I was saying, seriously, Dad. Slugbug became rare because of the quest, and all of a sudden he all of a sudden appears, and all of a sudden next thing you know, Slugbug appears.
You get the slug move, Lexi?
No, didn't load yet.
It's just right in the parking lot.
That way.
Ow.
Your energy's probably full, isn't it?
Yeah, my energy's full. I only have... Or if I catch one more thing, it's not. But that's fine.
I get it.
You gotta do it. You need it for the quest, don't you?
Yes.
Maybe forward. This one's great. You'll appreciate it because you know the anime.
The walk wore me out, sweetie.
Hmm?
The walk wore me out.
I'm sorry. Honestly, my Pottermore wand, I had to adjust. But I kind of didn't put a ton of stock in the Pottermore thing either, because so years ago, I did the Pottermore test, and I got one wand with a Phoenix feather core. I can't remember what it was, because I figured, oh, it'll be there for a long time. Pretty sure it had a pine, but I'm not positive.
Hey, it's Taylor.
Then they redid, and I got in Gryffindor. Then they redid the test, and I took it again. And both times I was completely honest. I took it again, and it said I was in Hufflepuff, and you guys saw the wand it gave me this time. So, I guess I am equally Hufflepuff and Gryffindor, and I have two different ones that are the best for me or whatever. So I guess I'm just strange or different or something.
Are you okay?
If anyone
I
took
was just
both
looking at
tests,
the dog running up the dog ramp.
if anyone took both tests, let me know. Did you get the same wand and or the same house both times? In other words, was it just me? I mean, I will say, when I take the personality tests, I honestly get, literally, it depends on the day what I get. Other than I did take one personality test that was the same repeatedly. But it actually had a variant where it combined two different options. So, or more than two different options. And I ended up, the way I tested out was I was basically every color that there was in the personality test. I had some degree of every color. And so depending on the day, and it literally said depending on the day, some would be more obvious than others. And so they added in some questions to help determine, rather than how are you right now, it was more over time. So that was the only personality test I've taken that I didn't continuously switch. And I actually kind of surprised the guy who created the test. He said I think he said he'd never, or only one or two times in the course of after having created the test, come across someone that was so rounded in their the way they acted. He basically said, depending on who I was with, and I think even on this stream you kind of see a little bit of that, but if people who know me in person know that really becomes more obvious the more you know me. Depending on who I'm with can change totally how I act and what things I do.
Alexis.
So, but it's who I am, and I think in some ways it's helpful. I think it shocks some people because they see me act one way and then they'll see me act different, and yet it's not a huge change. It's just at times I'm quieter, at times I'm more of a people person, etc. And people who do the different aura colors or different things like that. I know about the indigo and the crystal people, and yes, I have heard of them, and I actually, if you're into that type of thing, I had someone kind of check it out, and then and they found out I'm a crystal over indigo, or the other way around. Basically, my core is an indigo, and my next layer is a crystal, which means about the same thing as that one guy's personality test, that I adjust to who I'm around. But that at the same time, I have deep down, I have a core that doesn't change. You know, I'm very carefree and everything else. And I don't know if carefree is the best way to put it. But I'm not so influenced by others, but I can adjust to others, I think is the way I've heard it put. So, don't ask me why it turned off. They did have problems with the app giving the black screen a lot. If you did not do the last update and that's happening to you, get the most current update. On top of that, though, they still do not have figured out the movable pictures and stuff. Meaning, if you have some of those stickers and stuff, or the frames, etc., that move, you will want to take those off. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have a bunch of Ministry of Magic. One of the Magizoology. Have that one. Mythical creatures. I have that one. That is not one of the dragon eggs that is going to be available during the event in Port Keys, so, from what I've heard. So don't worry about that. There are other dragon eggs other than that one. So, I did have someone on a stream I was watching. I guess she's never seen that one pop up on her. And she was like, what? Did they release? I hate when that happens. I did not purposely click on that. I was moving my screen around.
Well, you got a port key?
Yeah.
Sorry.
My husband's kind of laughing because he did the same thing earlier today.
Going after an ingredient.
He was going after an ingredient and it clicked on a port key. And he was like, shoot! And I told him I've had it happen before when I was trying to save the spot. In the past, sometimes I would not pick up a port key so that I could pick it up for my gathering for the day. So
this is the one she's showing you. Let's make sure she can't watch it.
okay, I know I need that, but I'm waiting to see.
Just usually around here somewhere in the complex.
She said that there are
I'm
both.
saying, what time would you like to be home? Did you want to come eat corn dogs with us?
Yeah.
There's Wismer's and
What the?
supposedly.
There's a wild Marowak? What?
Is there Wismer here?
No.
Marowak, a wild Marowak.
It's a full-on
Really?
whack.
Wow.
I thought it was a
Okay, are
full-
we stopping here for a little bit?
Just to catch this thing, yeah.
Then I can look at what this is. I was waiting because she says,
It was like,
that's not what I want. She said that there is umbrellas here, so
Yep.
that's what I'm looking for.
There's one spray.
We're waiting while he catches the Marowak on his phone.
I caught it. It was horrible.
Horrible. I'm going to stop going after it then.
I just clicked on it because it's a wild Marowak. I was like, what?
Shiny Caterpie, Caden. Teasing you.
Oh!
Teasing you.
Pretty sure he reached over.
Anyone from this area
After
knows that my husband loves
Teasing
teasing.
my son.
Everything he clicks on, he says is shiny. Every
and it
single
drives my
thing.
son nuts.
But then the next one, not this one.
Next one.
Which way?
Okay.
Ow.
See how that turned? Let's see. Nope.
Metal
That's
door.
Neville's.
Are you dropping me off?
No.
Just coming home from corn dogs, Kate.
I have a corner.
Voldemort's
Have some
here.
in the freezer. Voldemort's here, and I don't have my phone open, but I don't have enough charge, so have fun.
Sorry.
I got a text from my mom saying go home soon, so sadly.
Okay?
Go home soon.
We don't want to upset your mom. if she
The
said
red
drop her
dot.
off. Well,
There are some who they are bringing that up. If you were not crashing, sucks for which phone? Your mom's or ours? Or
A lot
both?
of people's.
It's just a video.
Ah, yeah, I know. That one is frustrating. A lot of people are complaining about it. And I think I heard that they are looking into it and seeing if they can get rid of it. When you click, just look at it to
Like it'll play this
and
one,
go
and then
away.
the others.
that it'll only keep it on in the profession area and not
no whisper.
in general. But yeah, you are not the only one that's having issues with that red dot on the profession. And yes, it is driving people bats.
Oh, you're a smart kid. Yeah, there's a lot of small kids out here that just don't know around nowhere. So,
Yeah, there's people at Mindy School that do that.
Okay, that's bad. Around here I could see it, but at Mindy's school, they are in high school, for crying out loud. You shouldn't be. If you're in high school, you should know you don't run across a road, especially a busy road, and just run across.
And they threw up their arms and they said, "You're gonna hit me." It's like, "No, I'm not."
Okay. I did not see a umbrella there at all. And it sounds like they didn't see a Wismer. Where are we? We are west and south of Icon.
Who is that?
So if you check out the Wizards Unite map, I do have this flag there, and let's see if I can find the one of these. Does that tell you where I am? Yeah, it's gonna be there. I actually, when I reinstalled the game, I actually had problems with some of the. Ooh, this will finish this one off. At least her piece. I have Luna.
Are you actually doing anything on that? Absolutely.
Come on, Luna. I'm hitting you with good to great, mostly great throws. Come in. There we go.
I'm kind of frustrated that Wismer's not showing up.
You know, Niantic really screwed up Lexi. They said, we're going to have Johto Pokemon so like a Morphin, but Jirachi's a Hoenn type. Why can't you have a Hoenn?
You might not use your phone to pull this up. It will work around here.
I can set up a hotspot. If that doesn't work.
If you do come over here, though, I will say you can drive around where we're driving around now. That works pretty good. But we found with Poga that if you drive around the trailer cart that's
They get
just
mad.
west, they actually, someone there appears to have a internet blocker going. We without fail would lose internet there, and we would pick up as soon as we would pass a certain distance. So I'm pretty positive that they have an
What?
internet blocker.
I know, that's why I was coming this way, Lexi.
So,
I heard you say your mom wanted you home.
8 out of 10 there. You need Voldemort. Oh, that's why.
Right.
Okay. Yes. This road that is going towards the top, all the way past the top of the screen, is 1800 south.
1800 south.
The second long one over there, that's 10th west. So 10th west, skip one road, turn down the second, and then turn left on the second, and then turn left, and that's where Voldemort's at.
If you notice, I don't have mine open. I had it open for Wizard Unite. It's in the springs at Logan River.
Springs at Logan River. And it's actually, if you turn left at that rock sign that says the Springs of Logan River, and turn left, it was on that road. So, yeah. I don't know how long it'll be there, and I don't know how long it'll take you to get here, That's why sometimes I don't report them when they're clear over here. When I report them at my house, it's kind of more of a joke because I don't think anyone's gonna come
To our house.
get them, and I don't think many people are gonna do that. So whenever it's that one, and when you do the same, we just kind of good for you, and then laugh, and we wish we could come, but good for you type thing. And so.
Still no stupid Wismers.
Yeah, well, stop it.
No Wismers, but I figure I'm gonna just keep going for long stream, obviously, today, I think. But I figure we're close enough. I might as well show you guys again what happens around my house. Okay. You can watch this stream again later. Go grab them. Thank you for joining us.
She's there.
She's jumping off now to go get him. Off now to go get him.
Okay.
So,
Voldemort or
yeah, Voldemort.
that sounds like she's already in the springs.
No, she's jumping off her phone, stopping watching the stream to get in her vehicle to go get Voldemort.
That makes sense.
That took you a while.
Yes, I'm a little slow and tired. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. I've been up since 3:30 this morning. I am tired.
I think everyone can tell you're tired.
I have to redo it tomorrow. Coming up to this stop, Caden.
And as we talked about on a different stream, he does not really have the option. They don't have it be that you have to work every other weekend and you choose which one, or 1 or 2 weekends a month, and you choose which ones. They can't, if they even let off half their workforce, they would not have the ability to run. So everyone, 1 or 2 might be able to ask for the time off in his whole department. But if they get more than, in his department, more than 1 or 2 off, and in the department that works with his, or if one's off or if 2 are off and someone calls in there, it's really hard, things like that. So, they basically, if it's scheduled, they have to work.
Especially the day before Labor Day. I don't show up for Labor at work tomorrow, but the day before Labor Day, I don't get paid for Labor Day.
Yeah. So they also have it that if it's a holiday, for holiday pay, you have to show up the day before and the day after the holiday, or you don't get paid. So he really has to show up tomorrow in order to get paid. I work across the road from Castlelight. Is where she lives.
God is staying.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're posting things across from Castlelight all the time.
I thought you were here running to get Voldemort. Oh, Brett, LMAOing.
What?
Laughing my AO. No, I didn't say it, YouTube, so don't hit me for it. Ding me for it, that's the word I was after.
Don't story. My coworkers do that to me all the time too. They laugh their heads off at me all the time.
We're almost home, and then I'm probably gonna get off when we get home. So.
I wish we would have found Wismer Cajun. I really do.
And if you want to come out with me in the morning, Caden, let me know. Because as I said, I gotta take Lexi to work, and I may go walk the river walk depending on how I'm feeling. Okay, so this is my home. You can see we get a ton of stuff, and this is actually on the lower end of how much we get here. So that's why it's kind of funny sometimes. And why we always want to fill up before we come home, because when there's this much here,
It's easy to empty.
yeah. I don't know what time exactly. It may be a really early live. We will see. Thanks for joining me. Let's see. What?
Had a mosquito on you.
Oh.
Kill it. I failed epically. I missed and it flew off.
Yeah, it's the one that's trying to get me still. Hurry and mark all those, and then there.